to see, especially considering the fact that we had Beryl just last year. So this is the outlook, and let's head into the Eastern Pacific. What do you say? Because the Eastern Pacific is where we'll be at least watching, paying attention to, trying to figure out when this next named storm will form. In the medium range, it looks like that continues to be the zone that is favorable for development. But we also have 95E, and this is where the discussion is, all right, are we going to see our next named storm? The letter that we're on is the letter F, and the National Hurricane Center now giving this thing an 80% chance of development. Over the next 48 hours, we got about a 40% chance. So Marissa, it's still on the slighter side, the less favorable over the next 48 hours, but there's a big zone here where this could form for sure.
Yeah, I think watching that big red jelly bean of where we could see that depression or tropical storm, NHC saying maybe we see something develop. Well, we'll see gradual development over the next few days, but maybe we see something more organized by this weekend, and maybe another named storm by this weekend, which, again, today's Wednesday. So looking at in the next, maybe 3 days? 4 days for another name.
Yeah. The storm itself, looking at that low-level spin, we still have the option or the opportunity to get this thing to organize. It doesn't look like there's going to be another wave or anything else that will develop. So, I mean, you can semi-confidently say that this is most likely going to be Flossie. But if there is something else that brews, we saw that earlier in the season. I think it was a race between Barbara and Cosme, remember?
That's right, yeah.
Two areas. That showed some promise. Ultimately, they happened in sequential order, and we've been tracking these things. Chronologically, it's been kind of remarkable because every area that has shown some promise, you may have just said this, we've seen a storm form.
I did say that.
Right?
No, you're right.
I guess we'll be 6 for 6 as this next one develops. What's been tough, certainly for folks along the Mexican coastline, these storms are so close, to land, and so you've seen rain, you've seen increased swells. I know we had Eric, which made that landfall, but aside from that, these close calls have also brought some rough conditions.
I was going to say right now, too soon to say exactly where this will steer. Hopefully it does just stay parallel to the coastline.
Right.
And it looks like likely that will be the case. However, it will still bring rain. And noting that these are areas that are in recovery mode. So while maybe 5 inches of rain doesn't seem like much, it's also very mountainous. And so to get the runoff, the threat for landslides and mudslides when you're trying to recover from a hurricane just a week ago, it's a lot.
We're gonna have to watch it. We're in the next column, right? The F-named storm, more typical for August 3rd. And you see how it becomes more frequent though, right? As we get through the month of August, on average, we get 3 named storms, so something to watch. But yeah, we'll see. Before you know it, it'll be September.
Stop talking. Somebody else did that. They're like, before you know it, it's going to be Christmas.
It's going to be Christmas.
Like, what?
Winter.
Oh my gosh, we're not even out of June.
Time flies.
We're not even out of June. Yeah, especially in the Eastern Pacific. All right.